ladies and gentlemen. My name is Devondre Smith, and I'm 17, and I'm a senior at Grand Blanc High School. I demonstrate open-mindedness in Grand Blanc by being more outgoing and showing versatility. Being outgoing is very important because we have a very diverse school. It helps people progress in school, such as communication-wise, and being able for them to speak out and be willingly open to other people as well. It's also okay to be socially active. It's another way to help with open-mindedness. Okay to make new friends and to have extra support as well, because we're all here for you, because we're all Bobcats. Thank you for voting for me. Again, my name is Devondre Smith, and have a good day, Bobcats.
Hey Grand Blanc, I'm Ethan Lasley, and this year's homecoming video was how to demonstrate open-mindedness. One of my favorite quotes regarding open-mindedness comes from Greek philosopher Aristotle. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. Now, before we can demonstrate open-mindedness, we need to fully understand what open-mindedness means. Open-mindedness means, you have the ability to absorb information that you don't fully agree with and offer a cordial and rational debate to this information. Open-mindedness is crucial to not only having a healthy school environment, but also a healthy lifestyle. There's many simple ways that me, you, and everybody around you can demonstrate open-mindedness. One of them, make a new friend every day. This doesn't mean you have to go up to somebody and tell them your entire life story. Saying hello to somebody you never met means way more than you think it does. That simple hello could bring endless paths and develop a friendship that brings new insight into your life that you never even thought you would have acquired. Now, another way we can do this is not controlling our triggers, but controlling how we react to them. We have many triggers, and we cannot control them, but we can control how we react to them. Thank you guys so much for listening to my homecoming video, and thank you all for voting for me. I appreciate you, and you guys have all helped me become more of an open-minded person, and I hope that I have at least helped one person in the school become more open-minded. Have a great day.
Hey guys, it's Eddie Yang, your top 5 senior king candidates. I demonstrate open-mindedness throughout Grand Blanc with open arms. I'm always looking forward to new ideas and doing things outside of my comfort zone. Like the old saying, don't judge a book by its cover, I've learned to give everything a chance and not be quick to judge. I wouldn't say I'm perfect at open-mindedness, especially growing up as a first-generation Hmong American in America and living in a strict household. I was taught that you can only achieve something one specific way and not another. Live a certain way of life, and do whatever I was told without hesitation. By moving to Grand Blanc and meeting new people, I've learned to be open and be accepted by the community. Every day, there's always something or someone you're going to encounter, and if you do, always start with an open mind. Sometimes things don't work out in the end, and that's okay. Being a part of the Grand Blanc Echo Yearbook has made a big impact on my life. It has given me an opportunity to listen to all the Grand Blanc student community and acknowledging that everyone has their own stories, goals, and achievements. To have an open mind, you want to be able to get to know a person, accept new ideas, have different perspectives, and look forward to trying out different opportunities that may come your way later in life. Thank you. Vote for me for Senior Homecoming King.
Hello guys, my name is Matthew Lees, and I'm going to be running for Grand Blanc Homecoming King, obviously. A little bit about myself to start out with. I'm on the football team. I'm a 5-star long snapper. I'm an Eagle Scout. I'm an NHS. I also am a captain of the lacrosse team. So that's a little bit about me. So today I was asked to write about open-mindedness, and the first thing that came to my mind when I heard about this was one word: love. You might ask me, what does love have to do with open-mindedness? And I would say in return, how can you be open-minded without love? Love conquers all, and it's a beautiful thing. I've seen it firsthand. Our football team bought into love this year, and it is the best thing that I've ever been a part of. We all love each other, and we choose love. There's something I do in the hallway with some people on the football team, even people outside the football team. I go like this. That means I love you in sign language, and they respond with this. That means I love you too. So now just imagine we all do this to each other in the hallway, how much love there would be. There would be no hate. Kevin Hart once said, the time it takes you to go, I don't like this person, and keep that over a long period of time, that's a lot of time that can be devoted to something positive. I was asked, how do you demonstrate open-mindedness in Grand Blanc? My answer would be, I choose love. I love you no matter your race, sexuality, beliefs, or what you're like. You could be nothing like me, but I still choose to love you. You receive the love that you deserve, and I think everybody deserves a lot of love. So I challenge you to be open-minded and choose love. I'll end with this. The greatest GM, player, coach of all time, Jackie Moon of the Flint Tropics said, ELE, everybody love everybody. Now let that sink in. Everybody loves everybody. There would be no hate. I say love someone today. Bellum Romanum.
Everybody, I'm Mason Harding. I'm one of the King nominees, and I'm running with my awesome girlfriend, Autumn Ruff. The nominees were asked to talk about how we show open-mindedness at Grand Blanc. And the way that I show open-mindedness is through my ability to listen to people. It's my belief that in order to understand and communicate with people, you first must listen to them. In other words, I seek to understand, then to be understood. However, being open-minded doesn't simply come from listening to people. You can't take most things at face value. In order to truly understand someone at an emotional level is what being open-minded is all about. The late, great Kobe Bryant once said, "It's not about how many hours you spend in practice. What matters is how many hours your mind is present during practice." And this mindset doesn't just apply to athletics. It applies to every aspect of our lives, listening especially. Obviously, this is something that we can all work on, especially myself. I mean, my teachers always tell me not to procrastinate, but I mean, that doesn't seem to stop me. Regardless, I think that this concept is super important in today's world, and that it's not given as much attention as it should. And that's why I try to practice it in every conversation I have with anyone and everyone. With all of that being said, thank you so much, everyone, for listening. Vote for me and Autumn Ruff for your homecoming king and queen. Have a great day, and as always, go Bobcats.
Hi, my name is Autumn Ruff, and I'm running for homecoming court with my boyfriend, Mason Harding. We started dating in 8th grade, and we've been to so many school dances together that we decided senior year would be a really fun year to run for court. So we did, and the topic we were given was open-mindedness. Personally, I believe I'm open-minded through my ability to take the first step towards things. Taking the first step isn't important not only for yourself, but for others as well. We're in a school of about 3,000 students, so it's really important that you're able to get to know other people who are different than you, because not everyone at this school is exactly the same. Throughout my life, I've been in so many different clubs and sports where I've been introduced to new people and new things and new topics, so it's all really fun and exciting. One of the ways I've done this is through joining Asian Club, which is a club where we learn about different Asian cultures through bonding with members through fun activities. I think that this is super important because we're able to learn about people who are different than us. And it's also important that when you learn about things and you're open-minded, that you're doing it in a way that's fun and you're comfortable. If you're trying to force yourself to learn about things, then it's not going to be as fun, and I don't think you'll learn as much either. Another way I've done this is through joining robotics when I was in middle school. My mom was interested in STEM, and I wanted to be like her, so I decided to go for it as well. It was really scary at first because I didn't really know anyone, but I was put on a team with 8 other girls, and we flourished together. It was super fun. We did super well. Being able to take that first step towards something that's scary, such as doing robotics, which is typically a male-dominated field, having a female team is super important. And taking the first step towards things, like I said, is just important for everybody, so you're able to learn new things. Thank you for listening. Vote for me, Autumn Ruff, and vote for my boyfriend, Mason Harding. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Riley Dooley, and I'm running to be your homecoming queen. This year's theme for our speeches is open-mindedness, and when I first heard that this was a topic, I was a little nervous because I had figured that it would be something about why we should win. However, after thinking about it, I realized that being homecoming queen and having an open mind go hand in hand. Our homecoming queen should have an open mind, she should be a great role model, and she should be willing to make a positive influence in both our high school and in our community. At Grand Blanc High School, I am the Public Relations Director for Student Government. I am the Social Media Director for National Honor Society. I perform at both the football and basketball games as the Grand Blanc High School baton twirler, and I am the Grand Blanc High School Adoptee Senior founder. Through all of these activities, I have to have an open mind. Whether I'm helping with activities for student government or National Honor Society, there are a lot of ideas put forth by our student body, and when listening to these ideas, I have to have an open mind. I also have to have an open mind by being the founder of the Grand Blanc High School Adopt a Senior program. This is a virtual event that takes place every year right before graduation, and over 1,700 members of the community are involved. Being the founder, I'm able to listen to each community member's ideas and opinions on how to make the group better. Grand Blanc is a very large and diverse community with a lot of different people and a lot of different ideas. And because of that, we all have to have an open mind. I practice open-mindedness every day, and I know that that makes me a good role model and a good person. I've wanted to be homecoming queen since I was a young girl, and while I'm honored to be a member of the court, I don't want to stop there. As your homecoming queen and as a student here, I promise to continue to have an open mind and be willing to create a positive influence in both the high school and in our community. I promise as homecoming queen, I will be a great role model and a wonderful influence. So please vote me, Riley Dooley, as your next homecoming queen.
Hi, my name is Kate Walter, and I'd like to start off by saying thank you to everyone for this nomination. Growing up, my grandma would tell me stories about her being Grand Blanc High School's homecoming queen in 1952, and I'm truly honored to have the opportunity to potentially follow in her footsteps. In today's society, when the word open-minded comes up, that first thing that comes to mind is accepting people for who they are. Now more than ever, we live in a world that is constantly changing. In order to keep up, we must be open to new experiences and new ways of looking at things. Albert Einstein once said, "The measure of intelligence is the ability to change." As high schoolers, we can sometimes fall into a loop where it feels like all of our intelligence is only measured by how we did on our last maths test or book report. However, it is so much more than that. If you don't believe me, take it from Einstein, one of the greatest minds of all time. At the end of the day, we are all just people, so it is our responsibility to be the best version of that. Open-mindedness was known back in Einstein's day, and it will remain important as we continue to grow together. Today, we are in the present, and while we may not be able to change on this exact day, tomorrow is the future. The future brings many possibilities, as long as we enter with an open mind. In the famous movie, Night at the Museum, one of my favorite quotes is, "I have no idea what I'm going to do tomorrow." How exciting. I don't know about any of you, but I have no idea what tomorrow will bring me. I'm sure I'll have the same bowl of Fruit Loops in the morning, but the rest of the day will be an adventure, and I can't wait for that. I know I will not turn into the next Albert Einstein, but I try to reach for my own version of greatness. If we all start having open minds now, our whole perspective of life will change. Every day we walk these halls, we see and interact with people who are experiencing a unique present and will go on to bright futures. I am not scared of what's to come for any of us, because we all have one thing in common. We are all Bobcats, and as Bobcats, we stand tall, face our failures, and walk into the future with open minds.
Hi, I'm Jasmine Shannon. I'm one of 5 of your Grand Blanc Senior Queen candidates. I just want to thank everyone who voted for me, and it just really means a lot to me. This year's topic is how to demonstrate open-mindedness at Grand Blanc. Open-mindedness to me means being open to new ideas and always being excited for new adventures and possibilities. I demonstrate open-mindedness in many ways, from joining Powder Puff and having no clue about what I'm doing to practicing at cheer and dance and learning new routines, and even with my new family at GBTV. All of these experiences and many others have opened my eyes in a way that I never expected. By using open-mindedness, I have been able to connect well with many interesting individuals and really get to see a new perspective on life. In other words, take chances in life, do that thing that you've always wanted to do, and live your life with an open mind, and I promise you it'll be worth it and you won't regret it.
Hi everyone, I am Chloe Haggerty. I'm a third generation Bobcat. Fun fact, my grandparents were Grand Blanc King and Queen in the 1950s. What does it mean to be open-minded? Well, my neighbor, Mr. Ritchie, says it means you take a risk and try new things. You get out of your comfort zone. I have been doing that my whole life. So Bobcats, I challenge you all to stay open-minded and get to know someone new. Just smile and say hello. So if you don't know me, hello, I am Chloe Haggerty, and I am a homecoming queen candidate. Just so you know, I really couldn't cry. So keep on open mind and vote for Chloe. Go Bobcats.
my swag when I surf. Now watch me surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this detergent on patrol. Yeah, I'm gold, purple by the zone. Yeah, I'm smoking strong, and you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean. Okay, I fall off in the club with a pocket full of bags. Big stupid friends like a rat up in some rain. Swag super cool, blowing strong like a fan. And my chain shining hard, it just gave my neck a tan. Pockets on, I thought that they swole all this spinach. Peachtree swag, you can call me Mr. Lennox. Bottles in my hand, putting on till I cable. Surfing off the sand like a surf. That's like the swag, 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 surf, surf, swag, swag, now watch me swag, okay, swag, swag, surf, swag, now watch me swag, okay, swagging in the club, you gon' see me throwing money up. Catch me with a bad chicken, all freaks, guns, all the drinks, we gon' roll them up exotic, what we rolling up, Patron, Goose, or Hennessy, they got it, I'm gon' drink it up. I'm always wearing polo, I'm that boy mascot, cake on debit, I don't hesitate to cash out. Thank John Stevenson, the black and blue jag out. Pockets on halftime, I'm always breaking bands out. Exotic, polo on my body, got a bag on my side.
Let's just go ask people what they think about devious licks.
Break up the 5 villain.
Let's go. It's mine. What do you guys think about the vandalizing of the bathrooms?
I think it's awful. Needs to stop.
I'm disappointed that people are destroying community property. It's an embarrassment.
I'd have to say, doing the devious lick challenge can get you in very big trouble. Officer Rouse will be on your tush. And if you do it, you're locked up. I'll catch y'all later.
Appreciate your time, sir.
Devious licks, I feel like it's very unresponsible and they're not taking care of our community.
I don't support it because I'm trying to wash my hands after I use the bathroom.
Are you taking part in this trend?
Of course not. I'm actually about to snitch and get that $50.
What do you think about devious licks?
Devious licks.
What do you think about devious licks?
I don't know who it is, but I sure like this lemon.
We do not care.
Doing the devious lick challenge can get you in very big trouble.